Well, hello there, royal fans. Today's headline: Queen receiving gift from Australia's Scott Morrison. Sparked fury. Pass me the buckets. Yesterday, Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Mr. Morrison agreed on the broad terms of a free trade agreement between the two countries, marking a new dawn in their relationship. Following the announcement, the Queen held a rare face-to-face meeting with Mr. Morrison at Windsor Castle, where the 53-year-old is said to have told her she was quite the hit at the G7 summit. Her Majesty, who is also the monarch of Australia, was photographed smiling while the pair spoke before she told him, "It was very nice to see you in person this time." The last time the pair met was in 2019 when Mr. Morrison gave the Queen, who has a deep love of horses, a signed copy of the official biography of champion racehorse Winks. But some were not impressed. Australian news publication Junkie reported, "This is sadly not a joke." It added, "Nothing better captures the spirit and identity of Australia than Winks, a horse." Prominent Australian lawyer Chris Murphy tweeted, "Scott Morrison meeting the Queen and giving her a signed copy of a book about Winks, pass me that buckets." And Republican campaigner Sarah Brash added, "PM tongue-tied and wife curtsying. Tells us everything we need to know about British monarchy still providing our head of state. Republicanism in Australia is a movement to change the country's system of government, but a constitutional parliamentary monarch to a republic, removing the power of the Queen." It became prominent at the end of the 20th century after successful legal and anti-socio-cultural changes loosened Australia's ties with the UK. But voters rejected a proposal to establish a republic in referendum held in 1999. However, according to historian Professor Jenny Hocking, there has been a 19% increase in membership of the Australian Republic movement in the last year or so. The first peak came after Professor Hocking won a landmark court case that saw the release of the palace letters. The letters were held by the National Archives of Australia, which would ordinarily have made them publicly accessible after 30 years, but the Queen had placed an embargo on them until at least 2027. Their release shows the correspondence between the Queen through her private secretary and Australian Governor-General Sir John Kerr around the time of the 1975 constitutional crisis, in which Sir John dismissed Australian Prime Minister Gough Whitlam after he failed to pass his budget. Debate has raged ever since as to whether Sir John had a right to do this and how much the Queen knew about it. The second spike in membership is said to have come after Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey. Professor Hocking told Express.co.uk in April, "The increase in memberships last year, I think a hell of a lot of that was because of the palace letters case, which had tremendous publicity here and raised concerns on several levels. Two levels really. Firstly, that the Queen could embargo material in our archives, and secondly, that the letters then revealed about her knowledge of the Governor-General's thinking before he dismissed the government in secret and without warning." So it's quite a shocking set of experiences. We had a big increase, but that's been kicked along with another spike, a smaller spike, in a week or two after the Oprah, Meghan and Harry interview. So it's great to see the conversations happening again, and there have been several large media articles about it, including two in The Conversation and others. And of course the BBC coverage and other with people from Australia about the impact of that interview and your own coverage. So it's building along, and this has given it another push. Last year, Barbados became the latest country hoping to join Trinidad and Tobago, Dominica and Guyana, and becoming a republic. Governor-General Dame Sandra Mason said in September, "The time has come to fully leave our colonial past behind." However, the Queen has shown no interest in stepping back from her royal engagements with the Commonwealth. What do you guys think of that? If you have anything to add, please by all means leave a comment. Otherwise, just like and subscribe. That's all. Goodbye for now.